before we go, let me serve up one last story that might bring you some joy. This is what I'm liking. A woman in Australia named Ingrid is stepping up to rehabilitate a neighborhood thief, even inviting him to live in her home for good. Here's the criminal's mugshot. Yep. Pirate Kitty Kylo, as he's known, spent months stealing hundreds of items, from neighbors' porches and yards. Everything from gloves to shoes to toys. It's awesome. His original owners posted the goods on social media for people to reclaim. And while some thought it was adorable, others not so much, because they're no fun, because it's funny. What's happening in your world that you can't find that funny? Anyway, they knew Pirate Kitty needed some help, so that's where Ingrid stepped in. So we have her on the line along with Pirate Kitty himself. What's up, Ingrid?
Hey, Kelly. Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, I love Pirate Kitty. So explain how you ended up taking care of Pirate Kitty.
Well, not everybody loves a pirate, you see, and his owners were getting a lot of complaints to local council, and they had threats against him, and so they decided the best thing that they could do was to try and rehome him, and that's how he came to me. And so I volunteered to put him into witness protection, which is where you change his name, change his location, and help him to become a quiet indoor kitty. But the community was having none of it. They just wanted to know where he was, what he was doing, and so I started posting his information on socials.
So here's my thing. If we could go back to that picture with all that crap on that table, why are all these people not thanking him for his service, like a public service? All this crap was just laying out in people's yards? Like, I have a problem with these people, not this cat. This cat is trying to help us be clean. That is just wrong. Is he still a thief? Does he steal stuff in your house?
He definitely still is a thief. Now he's a fully indoor kitty, and his routine is the second that the lights go out, whatever is not nailed down in the house gets stolen and taken up to the landing outside our bedrooms, which we call Loot Landing. And every night we come out and there's more things out there. There's toys, swishy sticks. His favourite is a elf on the shelf. And every morning when we get out of bed, he's sitting there waiting for his photo because he's so proud of what he's done. My only regret, though, is I bought him a very, very noisy toy called a floppy fish, which is one of those battery-operated fish that jump up and down. Great, except at 2 a.m. it's extremely noisy. But he's happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, my poor dog, he has never had a noisy toy. Yep, and he shall never, because I don't want to hear it in my house. I'm like, I'll play fetch with you, I'll love on you, you are not getting a noisy toy. Thank you so much, Ingrid. I love that he's such a helper, and he's trying to clean up the neighborhood, is what he was doing. I'm liking your post right now, right?
Oh, thank you.
And that's not all, ma'am. Our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, makers of G2, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, want to honor ultimate overachievers just like you, and especially Pirate Kitty trying to clean up the world. So they're going to be writing you a check for $1,000. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ingrid.